Every second, someone in this world takes their last breath, and every second, a new life is born. This endless cycle of life and death has continued since the beginning of time. No king, no scientist, no believer, no doubter has ever escaped it. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not the death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Today we are going to face this mystery head on. What is death? Why do we die? How do religion, science, and philosophy understand it? So let us begin. Death doesn't happen all at once, it is a process. It usually begins with clinical death, when the heart and lungs stop working. In some cases, people can still be revived at this stage. Then comes brain death. The brain completely stops functioning. This is seen as real, irreversible death by doctors all around the world. Finally, every cell in the body begins to break down. This is called cell death. Without oxygen, the body starts to decompose. Strangely, some cells can survive for hours after death. Death isn't a simple switch, it is a slow shutting down. From a scientific point of view, death is natural. Our bodies wear out over time, cells get damaged, DNA breaks down, organs slowly fail. Evolution only wants us to survive long enough to reproduce. After that, it no longer protects us. Most people die from diseases or accidents. Some people who nearly die report strange experiences, bright lights, floating feelings, and seeing loved ones. Science says these are likely caused by brain chemicals and unusual brain activities near death. As the famous writer Isaac Asimov once said, "Life is pleasant, death is peaceful, it is the transition that is troublesome." Many great thinkers have tried to explain death. Existentialist philosophers like Sartre and Camus believe death forces us to create our own meaning. Camus famously said, "Come to terms with death, thereafter anything is possible." Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius remind us to accept death as a part of nature, not something to fear. He famously wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Nihilist believes that since everything ends with death, nothing has true meaning. Some sees this as sad, but others find freedom in it. In Eastern philosophies, death is not the end. Buddhism teaches that life, death, and rebirth continues in an endless cycle called samsara. The goal is to escape this cycle by reaching nirvana, a state of complete peace and freedom. Vedanta philosophy says that soul or Atma is eternal and continues its journey through many lives until it reaches freedom, known as moksha. Religions offer many ideas about what happens after death. Firstly, in Islam, after death, the soul enters barzakh, a waiting stage before the day of judgment. Each person will be judged and sent to paradise or hell according to their deeds. The Quran says, "Every soul shall taste their death." In Christianity, death leads to heaven or hell. Some believe the soul goes directly to the afterlife, while others believe in resurrection at the end of time. In Hinduism, souls are reborn many times based on karma until they find freedom. In Buddhism, death is a part of cycle of rebirth, but the goal is to escape it by reaching nirvana. Atheists and many secular thinkers believe death is the final end. They focus on making life meaningful, here and now. Many people fear death deeply. This fear is called thanatophobia. People worry about the unknown, about pain, or about the ideas of not existing. Psychologists say we cope with this fear by finding comfort in religion, family, work, or culture. This is called a terror management theory. The idea that we try to achieve symbolic immorality by leaving behind something meaningful. As the philosopher Epicurus wisely said, why fear death when we exist? Death is not, and when death exists, we are not. In modern times, many scientists are trying to defeat death. Some study anti-aging medicines and way to extend lives. Others look at cryonics, freezing bodies after death, hoping to revive them in future. But this is still experimental and no one has been brought back yet. Some even imagine mind uploading, copying human minds into computers to live forever in a digital world. But for now, all of these ideas remain in science fiction. And so, we return to the same truth we started with. No matter how much we learn, no matter how hard we fight, death will come. But maybe instead of fearing death, we should focus on what we can control, how we live. As the poet Rumi once said, try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. The wound in the place where the light enters you. You are alive right now. This moment is yours. Live it fully and remember it is not the death that makes life scary. It is forgetting to live while you are alive. So, what are your thoughts on death? Share them in the comments. And if this video gave you something to think about, don't forget to subscribe for more deep explorations like this. Thanks for watching.